Something I like to do to celebrate my hostesses at home parties is to do an in case of emergency bag. And so I just use this little cellophane bag. Any sort of bag will do. I pass out a piece of paper or cardstock or a note card to each guest in the party, and I ask them to write down a word or a short phrase that best describes the hostess. And then they're filling it out and I'm filling it out also. I come around and I collect them and I put them in here and I seal it. And before I seal it, I put in one of our 31 nail files and I put in a couple of pieces of dark chocolate. And I close it up and I give it to the hostess and I say, I just want to say thanks so much for bringing us all together and letting us have a fun girls' night in. And I know that if your life is anything like mine, there's times where you just feel less than your best. Maybe you lost your temper. Maybe you didn't get anything done on the to-do list that you wanted to get. And so if there's ever a time that you're feeling kind of down and a little bit low about yourself, I want you to grab this bag. This is your in case of emergency bag. And I want you to lock yourself in your bathroom or somewhere quiet. And I want you to eat the chocolate. I want you to pamper yourself by filing your nails. And I also want you to read through these cards because these are the truth of who you are. These are how other people see you and how God sees you. And so anytime, the next time you're feeling down on yourself, I want you to open up this in case of emergency bag. When I do this at home parties, it's just such a fun time for us to celebrate the hostess, and it also just lets her have another moment to herself where she's feeling celebrated beyond the party. You can easily translate this to Facebook. Maybe if you do a roll call post during your Facebook party and they're describing a word about the hostess, write those all down and send them in a thank you card later and say, thanks so much for letting me host a party, or thanks so much for hosting a party on Facebook. Here are all the ways that your friends described you during your party. And so put this in a safe place so next time you feel a little bit down, you can go back and remember this is who you really are. It's a really great way to celebrate, encourage, and reward the hostess.